Full review of the communications department. That's the promise MMSD is now making after a complaint against its top spokesperson was made public. That complaint was brought to light by our NBC 15 Investigates Elizabeth Wattis through an open records request followed by a court battle. Now, Elizabeth, this is the first time we are hearing from the district since.
Maria, here's a little recap. That complaint was made by 7 current and former MMSD staff members alleging Tim Lamons harassed and bullied them. The document also claims Tim Lamons degraded local journalists, particularly females. In a statement, the district says it is, quote, abundantly clear there are problems in MMSD's communications department that need to be addressed. And they say work needs to be done to address what was alleged in that complaint. They promise, quote, the district will have significant leadership changes this summer, and through those transitions, we will work to reorganize and restore relationships that are essential to our success. We will work to build a positive workplace culture for employees. We will work to rebuild relationships with journalists and news media who act in the public interest. I have reached out to the superintendent and the school board multiple times for an on-camera interview. They have not gotten back to me. It's important to note here that complaint and all of those allegations were submitted to MMSD's legal staff and HR back in October. The school says they were internally investigated and no actions were taken against Lamons. Now that the complaint is made public, they're promising change. Live in the newsroom, Elizabeth Wattis, NBC 15 Investigates.